Lab-grown eggs are now FDA approved and are secretly being sold in Walmart, Target, and restaurants. The synthetic egg, backed by hundreds of millions of dollars in investments, is made by printing a copy of the chicken gene for egg white protein. The gene is inserted into yeast where it becomes part of the yeast DNA. The yeast is then sealed in a large steel tank called a bioreactor and fed sugar. It multiplies endlessly on its own. Then weeks later, the yeast is filtered out and what's left is dried into powder and sold as egg white protein. The company behind it is called Every, a San Francisco biotech startup.
This is about 50% true, and you've probably already eaten it. Let's fact check this because the framing here is pretty misleading. No, there are no whole shell eggs or liquid whole eggs that are lab grown from chicken cells and sold at Walmart, Target, or restaurants as cartons of eggs. But there is precision fermented egg white protein, primarily ovalbumin. This is produced by genetically programmed microorganisms, yeast or fungus, in fermentation tanks, not by growing animal cells. It is molecularly identical to the real egg protein and functions much the same way in food. Two companies, Every and Onago Bio, have received FDA no questions letters confirming their precision fermented egg white proteins produced by the yeast Comatagella fafi or Onago's ovalbumin from the fungus Trichoderma ricci are generally recognized as safe. Every's OvaPro is already being used as an ingredient in packaged foods sold nationwide at Walmart and Target. This started around 2025 with demand growing in 2026. Onago's bioalbumin is heading into manufacturers, bakeries, and for a variety of food service applications. The worst part, there's no legally mandated labeling requirements for labeling OvaPro or ovalbumin. Labeling of the finished product is determined by the food manufacturer, so the ingredient may appear as egg white protein, animal-free egg white protein, or something similar. So you've probably already eaten it. Heck, most of you probably have it in your kitchen cupboard right now. Plant-based alternatives like Just Egg, which is a mung bean protein, have long been sold at Walmart, Target, and restaurants, but those are not lab-grown animal proteins. Maybe a better option if you don't want bioengineered egg white protein. Bottom line is yes, lab-made animal-free egg protein is here, but no, you won't find cartons of whole shell eggs grown in a lab sitting next to regular eggs. What's approved is functional proteins mixed into baked goods, bars, and other products. Like and follow to stay an informed consumer with our fact-based health news. Thanks so much for watching, and God bless.